How to get Shopify free trial is probably one of the first things you're going to search for if you're even thinking about starting an online store, and I totally get it. When you're first trying to figure all this out, it can feel like you're standing at the edge of this huge mountain, staring up, wondering how you're supposed to even start climbing. You hear about people building these crazy, successful Shopify stores, quitting their jobs, making real money online, but when you're sitting there on day one, it almost feels impossible to picture yourself getting there. So stick around because by the end of this, not only am I going to show you exactly how to get Shopify free trial, but I'll also break down a few things most people miss when they sign up. And if you skip this, you might accidentally overlook something that could have saved you a lot of time and money. Now, first, let's clear up some of the confusion because Shopify used to have a few different trial options floating around out there. You might have seen people mention 90-day or even 120-day free trials. And yeah, those were real at one point. Back in 2020 and 2021, during certain special events or limited time promotions, Shopify offered extended trials like that to attract new users. But as of 2025, those longer trials are no longer publicly available. Right now, Shopify has moved to a simpler structure that still makes a ton of sense for anyone looking to get started. The way it works today is pretty straightforward. When you sign up right now, you get a Shopify free trial that lasts 3 full days. No credit card upfront, nothing complicated. That gives you instant access to get inside the platform, play around with the tools, start building your store, and get a feel for whether Shopify is actually a good fit for what you're trying to build. But the real advantage kicks in after the 3-day period. Because instead of jumping straight into full subscription pricing like most platforms do, Shopify lets you continue for just $1 a month for your first 3 months. So for less than the cost of a cup of coffee, you've got 90 more days to build, test, learn, and hopefully start generating your first sales without feeling rushed. And here's where people sometimes get thrown off. 3 days doesn't sound like much when you first hear it. You might even feel a little disappointed at first. I get it, but this part's important. The free trial isn't designed to build your entire store in 3 days. What it's really designed to do is give you full access immediately, so you can start taking action instead of just sitting on your idea forever. And because you've got that $1 per month cushion for the next 3 months, you're really getting over 90 days to work on your business while spending basically nothing. This is why I think Shopify structured it this way. They know that once you get your store set up, start uploading products, tweaking your design, playing with the marketing tools, you're far more likely to stick with it and keep building. And honestly, that's a huge part of why so many successful Shopify store owners got started in the first place. They didn't wait until everything was perfect. They just got started while the cost was low, learned as they went, and kept improving. Now, I do want to be real with you. Is Shopify perfect? No. Nothing is. There are definitely some parts that can feel a little overwhelming, especially when you start looking at the App Store. Some apps sound amazing, but end up costing extra each month. And if you're not careful, those small app fees can add up quicker than you expect. But at the same time, this is just part of learning how to run a business. Every tool out there is going to have optional upgrades and features you can choose to invest in as you grow. The important thing is that Shopify doesn't force you into anything up front. You get to test it all first, and you're fully in control of how much you want to spend based on your own pace and goals. The good news is that even with the standard Shopify free trial, you have access to pretty much everything you need to build a fully functional online store from day one. You can pick a theme, upload products, set up payments, create discount codes, and even run your first ads, all before your full subscription pricing kicks in. That's a huge advantage because you're not just sitting there burning money while you're still figuring out what you're doing. You're actually inside the system, hands-on, learning how everything works in real time without the stress of big monthly fees piling up while you're still experimenting. And I know sometimes people worry, like, am I too late to start? Has everyone already done this? The truth is, there's never been a better time to build an online store. Even in 2025, Shopify is still growing. Millions of people are selling everything from clothing and beauty products to home decor, pet supplies, fitness programs, digital downloads, and way more. And every single day, new trends and new markets keep opening up. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, you just have to find your lane. There's still endless opportunity if you're willing to learn, test, and keep improving. Shopify reported that as of 2025, they're powering businesses across over 175 countries worldwide. That's not just big corporations. That's normal people who took advantage of this exact Shopify free trial and decided to go for it. And what I really like is how Shopify removes most of the technical barriers that scare people off. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to hire expensive web developers. You don't even need prior experience running an online store. Their templates, themes, and built-in tools allow you to get a fully functional store live, often in just a few hours. It's almost designed for people who are brand new. And even if you run into something you don't know how to do, their help center, video tutorials, and community forums are filled with step-by-step guides to walk you through just about anything you'll face early on. That said, let me share one thing a lot of people miss. When you first get access to your Shopify free trial, don't just stare at the dashboard trying to figure everything out all at once. Focus on small steps. Get your first product listed. Set up your payments. Pick a theme. Don't worry about making it perfect from the start. Perfection kills momentum. Your first version of your store won't be your final version anyway, and that's completely fine. This is a business you're building for the long haul, not something you need to master overnight. The best stores you see today probably look nothing like they did when they first started. And one of the biggest advantages you have right now is exactly this offer that's sitting in front of you. You're getting a full 3-day Shopify free trial, plus 3 additional months at only $1 a month. That's basically giving you over 90 days of learning, testing, and building while spending almost nothing. In the world of online business, that's extremely rare. Most platforms either charge you upfront or offer much shorter trial periods that don't give you enough breathing room to really figure things out. Shopify gives you the chance to build momentum before the full monthly cost ever kicks in. So if you've been thinking about starting an online store, this really is one of those moments where you just have to take action. You don't need to have the perfect product yet. You don't need to have a marketing plan fully mapped out. You don't need to have everything figured out. All you need is the willingness to start. And Shopify's free trial gives you the best possible chance to do exactly that with almost no risk. If you want to know how to get Shopify free trial, it's simple. Just click the link in the description below, and you'll be taken directly to the sign-up page where you can claim your trial. The extended 90-day and 120-day trials aren't available anymore as of 2025, but this 3-day free trial combined with the 1 for 3 months deal is still an incredible offer to take advantage of right now. Don't let this window pass you by, because 6 months from now, you'll either be looking at a live store that you're growing or wishing you had started when you had the chance.